Up and they sent on their journey. St. Philip slow today, so we're going to go to plan B and C on St. Philip. Was slow about a length and a half and is about 7 lengths off. Major Return pinged out the machine, the early leader. Power to Commander's close up. Monarchy's at the rail, and Run to Denmark's getting a perfect position between runners. Assured's at the rail, Mrs. Hotline, Prospero. Clouds of Witness out in the open in the fresh air for the time being. Great Affairs mid-division. Spring Fling's about 7 lengths off. St. Philip's further back in the run. In Oro's 3 around them. Then comes Bucker, Dream Destiny, one of the trailers. And that could be Banzai Pipeline. At the back of the field, about 13 lengths top to tail. Looking to build to the bridle, Major Return by a length and a half. And Major Return calling the shots. Run to Denmark's the striking grey to the inside. Power to Command the outside. Prospero. Monarchies towards the rail. Clouds of Witness gets a length closer. Then comes Assured. In Oro's got about 6 lengths to hunt down. Further back is Mrs. Hotline, mid-division. Spring Fling, St. Philip. Buckers on the outside. Wildlife Safari gets a mention at the 1,000 peg. Banzai Pipeline, you'll notice Bucker just comes off them towards the outside and makes a length or two. Dream Destiny towards the back of the field. Major Return trying to go gun to tape, pillar to post a length and a half. Power to Commander's second at the 700. Run to Denmark, Clouds of Witness gets the shake and the wake. Prospero. In Oro's only 3 lengths off as they start to stack up. Monarchy, Mrs. Hotline further back in the running. Buckers on the outside, Assured. Top of the lane and Major Return been there throughout. Run to Denmark, the first one to apply pressure. In Oro's hooked out to the middle of the course. Prospero's running on. Major Return at the 300-meter marker. On the outside, In Oro. Prospero, Monarchy. Mrs. Hotline starting to close in. Major Return trying to cause the upset here. Mrs. Hotline's throwing down a challenge. Great Affairs on the outside. St. Philip, electrified, gets up. St. Philip in the blink of an eye won it. Mrs. Hotline, Major Return. Great Affairs and photos for the minor spots. Just when I was looking to go with 1, 2 or 3, St. Philip came through to win. Well, I was counting 2 or 3 horses inside the 100. I said this will be the winner, and then St. Philip just explodes through. So it was Mrs. Hotline, Major Return, and 1 or 2 others. I thought that's going to be it, but St. Philip comes blasting through. Look at that turn of foot. So well done to all. Things did not map out at the start. We heard last time out ping the machine. Today gave away start. But Gabriel Peterson gets St. Philip up for the pullers. Also owned, bred by Maton's Hook. Great Affair for the minor spots. And then came Spring Fling, Dream Destiny. Well, let's look for St. Philip. Still got 7, 8 lengths to make up coming to the 350. Major Return looking to cause the big upset. And then Mrs. Hotline towards the inside, Prospero. But St. Philip now looks for the gap and really turns it on, absolutely motoring home. And St. Philip, what more can you say? The rest is history. Back to the studio.
It's a serious day of racing, but you can still have a bit of a laugh and some fun behind the scenes, and lovely to see some banter between Garth Puller and Anthony Delpesh, but that's a story that can be told later, because St. Philip has justified the 6 points that he got last time, and he's won and won very, very well in a competitive race. But let's congratulate Spamandla Mangsa, who's going to take home R1,000 on behalf of Hollywoodbets and on behalf of Gold Circle. Well done to you, Spamandla, and enjoy the cash. Well done.
Thank you, man.
Let's get Gabriel Peterson in to the winners area. 1 runner, 1 winner for you, and good win. Good win. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah. Originally, the idea of how to ride this horse was how it ran in the Highland Stakes last time. try and get it out the gates fast and let him get to the front easy by himself. But he's got a bit of a reputation for jumping a bit slow, and today he did that. But you know what, I was patient with him and I let him come through slowly through the race, and at the 400 he just kicked on. I mean, I had to hit him maybe 3 times and he was just sent on his way. So just a wonderful training feat by Mr. Puller and his owners, and just a big thanks to the academy.
In the closing stages, there were a couple around you that looked like they were swimming through treacle, but you turned it on nicely.
Yes, I went for my stick and he immediately wanted to duck in. So, you know, I just changed him, tightened him up, and he just quickened.
Well, there's not much more that we can say. Lovely to ride a winner for Mr. Puller. 1 runner, 1 winner for you. Well done.
Absolutely, thank you. And just a big thanks to World Sports Betting for sponsoring today.
Spot on. World Sports Betting, who have sponsored the day along with the Independent on Saturday. And Garth, yeah, he's made it back to back. You must be thrilled. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, 1 from the front and 1 from the back to back.
Nice to know, and just hearing, you know, talking off air with you, that he's versatile, and lovely that the Stipes came through to mention, you know, the tactics and how things could or couldn't pan out. And he's a horse that's really done his best, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a big horse. Look, he normally gets left, and then he's a big horse, so they don't go fast enough. He can't make it up. He finishes strongly. He doesn't get there. Last time he went to the front, he got out nicely. Unfortunately, there was a bad field. They couldn't load him later, and I said to them, look, the kid's not going to get him out. He's a big horse. He missed the break, but nice for Gabriel. He used the initiative and he sat on him. He's a horse that can finish, and there was pace in the race, so that suited him. So and he finished well. He stays well, and he had a lightweight. They put him up 6, and I put a claim on him to get him back to where he was. So on paper he had a pretty good chance, but you can never be too clever with these old horses.
Garth, you and your brother and Wendy own this horse, so lovely bunch of owners.
Yeah, the best owners around. The biggest owners in my stable, I promise you, by far.
Before you go, rest of your runners, you've got some competitive chances.
I've got place chances right through. I thought I had place chances. I didn't. I thought this horse could run a place 2. I wasn't going to stick my neck out. Yeah, the horses are doing well. The racing is competitive today. I'd like to thank Wendy and Kathy for the hard work that they do behind the scenes, and of course Michael is away doing teeth in Namibia, so I've been flat out since he's gone, and I got Bishop back at home. Yeah, it's been a nice time. They've been ticking over nicely, and then obviously Hollywood. I'd like to thank them for their sponsorship, and World Sports Betting for the day.
Before you go, we mustn't forget Max.
No, Max is waiting for me.
Garth, there's 2 bottles of champagne. 1 for you as the trainer, the other for you as the owners, and enjoy the beverages.
Thank you.
Spot on, Garth Puller. And St. Philip, owned by his brother Glenn, and him and his fiancée Wendy. They'll be thrilled with this back-to-back victory. Good ride by Gabriel Peterser. He's been given a few chances. He's producing the goods. 8, 5, 9 and 10. Well done to the breeders. Mouton Sook, this is a son of Marchfield. Race 4's sorted. Now the games begin. Next up, the first of the features.